So you're at this point in the interaction where now you're talking, now you're vibing, you're even getting a bit physical, you're high-fiving, maybe you're even hand-holding a little bit, you're kind of like gimmicky, you're in the daytime, she's obviously flirting with you, it's very obvious she likes you. There's very obvious sexual tension, right? It's at this sexual hook point, which doesn't necessarily even mean that she's talking about having sex with you, but maybe she's jokingly flirting with you. Maybe she is obviously attracted to you. Maybe her pillars of communication are showing you she's attracted to you. Maybe she's eye-fucking you. Maybe she's smiling. Maybe her body language is loose and friendly and open and flirty, right? Well, now you want to start screening her, and you want to start qualifying her. You almost want to frame it as you're the prize, and you want to get her qualifying herself to you. And so how do you do that? Well, you pretty much want to let her know, like, look, I'm the prize. I'm the shit. I'm the fucking man. What do you have to offer? But you're not verbally telling her that, because that just comes off pretentious and arrogant. You want to almost demonstrate that through your energy and your demeanor. You want to almost tell her interesting stories. So oftentimes when I'm meeting girls, I'll kind of just ask her, I'm like, oh, are you a model? Oh, cool, no worries. Like, my ex-girlfriend's a model, right? Or I'll tell them stories about my cool lifestyle. I'll tell them high-value stories about my lifestyle. I'll tell them about my famous actress girlfriends. Or I'll tell them about all these interesting experiences I've had. Or I'll tell them about stories about my friends. This is a great one. This is a fucking great one. I'll tell them interesting stories about my friends. A lot of my friends are famous YouTubers or millionaires or business owners or literal like celebrities and shit. It's pretty fucked up, right? And so I'll tell them stories about, my buddies who own an even better penthouse than I do. Or I'll tell them stories about my buddy who has billions of views on social media. Or I'll tell them stories about me traveling these crazy places with my ex-girlfriends. Or I'll tell them crazy fucking stories about my lifestyle. And right away, what I'm doing is subtly differentiating myself from every other fucking guy she's ever fucking talked to, really. Letting her know, hey, I am a high-value guy. And kind of setting a frame of, like, I'm not just the average Joe. So you have to qualify yourself to me. Now I'm screening you. And you want to essentially screen her to kind of see, first of all, is she down? And you also want to get her, qualifying herself to you of like, why she is a good mate for you, okay? And that way it's going to get her more into you if you even allow her the opportunity to qualify herself to you. And you want to kind of like almost like subtly show that, hey, I am screening you. I'm trying to see if you're a cool girl. And oftentimes what I'll do is I'll kind of like ask girls, I'm like, hey, you're not sketchy, are you? Or, hey, you're not like some sort of criminal, are you? If I invite you back to my place for drinks or to a cool party, you're not gonna like steal my kidneys and like kidnap me, are you? You're not gonna human traffic me, are you? Right? You're not gonna steal my dog, right? You're not gonna murder me in my sleep. Like I'll make kind of subtle jokes like that, and that way it naturally puts her in a frame of like, oh no, I'm a nice girl. Oh no, I'm a very sweet person, right? And so it automatically, gets her in a place of qualification, qualifying herself to you, and kind of like, letting her know she has to step up. Or here's a great example of it, okay? Maybe if I invite a girl to a party or some sort of event, I'll let her know, hey, don't embarrass me in front of my friends. If I invite you, be on your best behavior, okay? Hey, if I invite you to this date, you better be on your best behavior. Or if I invite you to this cool event, you better be on your best behavior. Don't embarrass me in front of my friends. Right? And so automatically that's going to put her in a state of qualification. That's going to put her in a state of, her trying to qualify herself to you. And then you also want to screen her to make sure she's the right girl for your lifestyle. And you also want to screen her to see, is she just wasting your time, or is she down, or is she actually like, a cool girl that you actually want to spend time with. And you kind of want to just get her into a frame of qualification, and there's 1,000,001 different ways you can do this, but the best way I know is kind of just like being honest and open with who you are, so you kind of like filter out who you would and who you wouldn't get along with. So you want to kind of demonstrate the best parts of your lifestyle and the best parts of you to kind of get her to naturally qualify herself to you. Okay, now there's a lot of, again, gimmicky lines and ways you can do this, but again, the best way is just demonstrating like, hey, I'm this cool fucking high value guy. If I invite you out, don't embarrass me, okay? Don't embarrass me.